I am the Luna, bound to my husband ever since he found his mate. I tried to escape, but no pack dared take me in, frightened by his warnings. Just as I was about to give up, the strongest and most powerful alpha appeared. I woke up to a sharp pain in my belly. I knew what was happening. My husband Riker was doing it again. He was cheating on me with another woman. I rolled off the bed, my hands circling around my stomach. The wave of pain passed through me again, and I screamed out, my hands remaining on my stomach as if to shield my unborn child. A strange kind of fear filled me, one I always felt before things went completely wrong, and I was afraid it would now. My child was only 1 month old, and he knew I was pregnant for him. The tears streamed down my eyes, and then I felt the wetness between my legs. My shaky hands found their way to my middle, and I felt the wetness against my finger. Lifting it to my eyes, it was blood. Panic. My silent sobs turned into loud cries. Somebody help me. I am losing my baby. I screamed out, but again, no one came for my aid. My vision blurred, and then the darkness took over. There was only one thought on my mind as I fell deeper into the darkness. Take you, Riker. I woke up disoriented. I didn't know how long I stayed here on the floor. Maybe a little over a day. I walked into the bathroom to wash up. The pain hadn't faded, and there was a slight throb between my legs, but that was nothing compared to the loss I was feeling deep within. I had already grown a bond with my child, even if it was only a month old. Alpha Riker walked into the room 3 hours later. He had spent the whole day with the new girl, whom he had introduced to the whole pack as his mate. He walked right past me, almost like I was invisible. Riker, I called out, feeling all my pain quickly turning into anger. Riker, where were you a night ago? That is none of your business, pup. My breath came out faster. You went to her, didn't you? You slept with her, knowing what it does to me. The whole pack sees her as my mate. It is necessary. I was in so much pain, and you were the cause. I lost my child because of you. Riker, how could you do this to me? I am your true mate. How could you betray me? Oh, please shut up, he says. It is not my fault your weak system couldn't hold him in, so don't you dare blame me for the loss of your child. My child. Not our child. And that's all I could take. I had moved fast, faster than I ever thought possible, and I slapped him as hard as I could, satisfied at the redness of his skin where I had hit him. He let out a silent sneer, inhaling audibly, and when he looked up and at me, I didn't see Riker. I saw a beast, the true man behind the fake mask. You seem to have forgotten who you are and where you belong. I would give you a little reminder. Riker had never hit me before, so this had been another shock. He hadn't slapped me. No, he had punched me right to the face, and I lost my balance, falling to the floor. He walked towards me. You bits it. I felt his legs to my side and then my stomach. The beating that followed was merciless. I begged him to stop, but Riker only sneered. You seem to have forgotten your place. You're nothing but a weak, pathetic pup. When he finally stopped, he gave me a chilling smile. I, Alpha Riker Zeke of the Windborne Pack, reject you, Riley Kaidan, as my fated mate and Luna. I, Riley Kaidan, accept your rejection, I respond, and I felt the pain, just as I had anticipated. It's a different kind of pain, one that is deep within, but what I do not feel is the loss. That gave him a pause. Of course, he doesn't expect me to accept his rejection so easily. Every female is dying to be the alpha's mate, and I had been one of them till I discovered that he wasn't as charming as my thoughts had painted him to be. It was over. I couldn't stay in this pack any longer. I had to leave. Banish me from this pack. I no longer see the use of remaining. Oh no, Riley. I want you here by my side. Leaving. That wouldn't be very nice, especially since your mother can't come with you, he says, and everything slows down. How could I have forgotten? My mother had been nothing but a slave, treated like dirt. Riker was the only reason she wasn't in worse places. How could I have forgotten that? My heart pounded. How did I not consider what Riker could do to her, especially once I was gone? Leave my mother out of this. No, Riley, he said smugly. Stay, and she'll remain in her current position. Leave, and I'll make her life a living hell. I wiped off the tears. This had been one of the reasons I had hung on to Riker, too slow to let him go. I knew if I was mated to him, then my mother would be Ephra. This was what she had wanted for the most part of her life, what she had dreamt of.